presidential candidate and retired pediatric neurosurgeon, Dr. Ben Carson. Dr. Carson, it's great to see you. What do you make of? I mean, listen, it is tough. Have you ever lied? But you know, why can't you just? What would you say if he asked you that?
I would say that everybody has lied. You may not have intentionally lied, but it's something that you can't avoid. But in the case of Hillary Clinton, boy, it's just a smorgasbord. You can take what you want. You know, she lied when she came back when talked to the families when the bodies were being returned from Benghazi. And she said it was a videotape. And she knew good and well that it wasn't a videotape. I would call that a lie, but you know, there is a propensity.
Now she says she did not.
By the progressives, yeah, they redefine things. So we have to hear her definition of what a lie is.
I, in that interview, said it was Serbia. It was actually Bosnia. I just want to show the audience what I'm talking about, because this is how she described her time in Bosnia. Listen.
I certainly do remember that trip to Bosnia. I remember landing under sniper fire. There was supposed to be some kind of a greeting ceremony at the airport, but instead we just ran with our heads down to get into the vehicles to get to our base.
And here are the pictures of what actually happened in Bosnia in the time that she was talking about. Here she goes. There. The bullets were licking her hair. I mean, it's just so ridiculous, Dr. Carson. This is one of the reasons why you appeal to people as somebody who is not a politician, whose honesty ratings are, I think, the highest among any of the candidates.
Well, even with my record of honesty, you know, they tried to besmirch my reputation. Of course, as all of the things were proven to be true that they said weren't true, they never came back and said anything. But, you know, I think that's one of the things that will make Hillary Clinton easy to beat, quite frankly. I would relish an opportunity to run against her.
What do you make of her claims now? Hers and other Democrats and liberals are claiming that the reason Justice Scalia is not going to have a replacement named or confirmed or had a hearing by the U.S. Senate is racism, is the Republicans' racism against President Obama, coming out and saying the GOP candidates, this is Hillary, are speaking in coded racial language.
Well, it's laughable that they always default to racism when they can't come up with any other thing when they're talking about President Obama. I think it would be fascinating, you know, if I assumed such a position and somebody said something against me, would they say that it was racism? I seriously doubt it. It's only racism if it's against a progressive liberal. It's not racism if it's against a conservative, which tells you really that it's not racism at all.
What's the story for you in South Carolina? You are obviously not at the top of the polls, and people are wondering whether you're going to stay in this race and what it would take to make you end it.
Well, instead of looking at ending it, I'm looking at ascending in the polls and continuing to make progress as we go around the country, and more people actually have an opportunity to hear what my policies are. I think I have more policies out on bencarson.com than anybody has. And being able to talk about the real issues, not get into this gladiator stuff, because it's not really about me or Donald Trump or Ted Cruz or anybody else. It's about we the people. And somehow we've got to return the focus to that and the things that are destroying the American dream.
Dr. Carson, always great speaking with you. Thanks for being here tonight.
You too. Thank you, Macon.